It's time for the Giz Wiz with man's maddest writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1841, recorded July 21st, 2021. Wyze Guys. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Dickie D has another gadget from Sweet. I finally have the Wyze RC car review and another cheap bicycle gadget plus your videos. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same old show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is. What do they call the head of the secret stonemasons? That's stonemason of gadgets,
mystic ruler.
Mystic, yeah, the Mystic Chamberlain.
Mystic ruler.
The Mystic Chamberlain of gadgets. Dickie D. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm good, sir. And you?
Doing good. Doing very good.
I like your shirt. Is that your camp shirt so you don't lose it?
Exactly. All of my socks have OMG Chad printed on them.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So I don't lose them. We actually did have a when I was in Boy Scouts, there was one of, the kids whose mother wrote their name in everything. And I mean everything. It was, socks, underwear, shirts, shoes, but then it was like you'd pick up like a cup around camp and you'd be like, who's this? Oh, it's Evan's. Like it was written on everything that was his.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
And the weirdest thing, it was every sheet of every roll of toilet paper he brought with him.
Every
it took that woman days.
Exactly.
Because she typed it on.
Exactly. Yeah, it was on that old school ribbon tape that you would punch.
Oh my, yes.
On each square of toilet paper.
Oh my gosh. One of the weirdest things was when I first joined MAD in the office, Bill Gaines said, so what do you need, something special in your office? And I said, Billy, we have them at Goodson Todman, but if you're up to it, can you get me a Selectric or a self-correcting typewriter? And he said, well, what is that? And I said, if you make a mistake or something, you hit a key and it will take out whatever you mistyped and then you can retype it. And I said, but they're expensive. They're $500 or something. And he said, if you really want it, get it. So I did. And this was the first time I thought Bill was kidding, but he wasn't. He came in about 2 months later and he goes, you never told me that the ribbon doesn't go back and forth. What? I said, what? He said, it's not like the typewriter where when it gets to the end, the ribbon goes back. When you get to the end of the ribbons for your machine, you have to put in a new ribbon. And I said, well,
because what is this cheap?
I know. It's self-correcting. And he said, well, that's ridiculous. I said, Bill, is this a joke? And he said, no. I
need to reuse my ribbons for my typewriter.
I have Annie searching for ribbons that will fit that typewriter. So I don't know if they found one or not, but I just went out and bought a box of ribbons. So a box of type, whatever it was, correct type for that thing, so that I would never have to put a chit in for one of those. But it was one of those weird things.
This is a $500 device and like a $6 ribbon.
You didn't want to. That was just bizarre. Just bizarre.
And now I'm a little, I'm not completely up on my ribbon typewriter technology, but that was because the corrector it was just like a whiteout, right? Like it would use it up.
No, it would actually take the type off the paper.
Oh, interesting.
So another, the ribbons were red on one and then black in the old typewriter, so you could shift between red and black.
I see.
Well, these ribbons were carbon on the top and some sort of sticky tape on the bottom.
Oh.
And if you mistype something, you would hold down the correct key, and it would literally go back and pull the type off the paper.
That's amazing.
And then you would
really
type
cool.
forward, and you'd be typing on a clear surface. I mean, it was ingenious.
That's
and
really
the
cool.
fact that it cost extra money didn't bother me, even when I started buying the ribbons so he wouldn't have to pay for them. It was just worth it. It was just great. It was just great.
That's amazing. That's very funny.
Also, we should mention, you don't have any more Wyze 2 cams, right?
I do now. I have one of them.
Oh, have you upgraded the... Did you get that notice?
Oh, then about the app, how I had to like upgrade the app or something?
Yes, tonight at there was one sent out this morning. It said, last warning, if you do not upgrade Wyze cams by midnight tonight, Wyze Cams 2 will not be recognized anymore with the next software update.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
I saw that also today as I was trying to troubleshoot. It's at the top of their website in big, bold letters.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, people who don't pay attention are going to be really
Like,
surprised.
what is going on? There's plenty of people that I'm sure don't auto-update, don't open the app. Yeah, that's going to be a mess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolute mess.
Absolutely. Anyway, anything
else
thrilling?
happen? Yeah. Not really for me.
No, me either. Except I just got an invite to. Did we talk about the silent disco? Do you know what that is?
Yes, we've talked about this before.
Oh, okay. Okay. So silent disco is coming back live in person, and if you don't know, it's where you wear headphones, and there are 3 DJs playing music, and you can switch between and dance with any one of them. And then if someone comes over and says, "Do you want to dance?" you look at what color LED their headphone is, and you click yours on the same color, and then you're both listening to the same disc jockey. It's really great fun.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, this one is not close by, but 2 of them were at Lincoln Center, and one of them was on one of the piers next to the marina, so that was fun.
Speaking of the marina, it's been a while since we've gotten an update, a boat update. Is there an update?
Well, no, the only update is that I am more likely to sell my boat than give it away, because just for laughs, I started typing, I want to buy a Farallon 23, which is what I have. And it's 20 years old, but they're selling for $35,000.
Whoa.
$40,000. I went online. I went to the company. My boat without power, if you bought it today, is $67,500 without an engine.
Whoa.
And that's the open back. If you want it in the cabin that I have, the locking cabin, that boat is $72,000 without power.
Now, is that I don't know boats. So is that standard? If you just get into the boating industry, is it $50,000?
That's very high. That's very high. The problem is that it's built to workboat specs. They're almost indestructible.
Oh.
They're sold to professional fishermen who go offshore, and they're sold to sheriff's department. A lot of local police department. In communities buy them. So I realized the boat, even 20 years old, especially since the engine is only 3 years old, is worth more than I had anticipated.
Yeah.
So
it's like a Hummer. It's like an original Hummer.
Yes, that's exactly right.
It's like it has too much utility to lose value.
Yes, exactly. I remember it was just like a month ago. I was talking to someone, and I said, these boats are really built. I said, just hit that dashboard, and I hit it, and my hand. Normally, there's a little bit of give in fiberglass. There was no give. It was like I slammed my hand against a brick wall.
Oh no!
And I'm thinking, boy, these boats are really put together. So
implied in the fact that you're looking at selling it is there's just no hope for the marina.
Oh,
for
no,
moving or anything. No hope.
Zero hope. Zero hope.
That's
Yeah, it's depressing. And for 5 years, I mean, walking to my boat was 4 blocks away. That's fine, but I don't want to have to take a bus to New Jersey to get on my boat. You know?
Yeah.
And then sail by 79th Street and think, boy, if that was open, I could just walk home. So that's why I'm going to end up selling it.
It would, and I mean, also once the marina's, you can't access it and stuff, I'm sure that's just going to be such a frustrating experience to walk past.
Oh my God! Yes, and today they started tearing out
years and see no work done.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But they have started ripping apart all the wood and everything around the restaurant that's now been closed for 2 years because concurrent with the new marina, the rotunda is going to be totally rebuilt. The rotunda was where all the meetups were.
Yeah.
And it turns out that the highway is almost ready to fall into the rotunda.
Oh, gosh.
Because it's not been repaired in so many, I guess in the 30s. It was a WPA project. So in a way, people kept saying, how are we going to ever get to the marina when they start tearing up the highway and all the walkways?
Oh, yeah.
Well, now we don't have that problem.
Silver lining, I guess. That little issue is now taken care of.
More like a tin lining, but it's something.
Exactly.
It's something.
A lead lining.
A lead lining. There, that's the perfect analogy right there.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Well, that's crummy.
Yeah,
it's crazy that the boat's value. Holy moly!
Yeah, no. Anyway, okay. So Sweet, it's normally a great fun toy event. It was virtual, and here's one of the gadgets that's coming probably as early as next month. All right. So last week it was Sweet. We saw a lot of things there. When I went into the VTech booth, they had a table with everything on it, and I wasn't looking at specs or anything. I just looked at the table, and I said, Tiffany, what is that thing with all the buttons? I need to see that.
Yes.
And so, Tiffany, what was that?
This is the Kitty Star DJ Mixer. So this one is for kids that are 5+. Price point is $54.99. It's for kids who want to create and customize their own music. Is really, really fun with the rise of TikTok and dancing and all of that stuff. They really want to be creative, and we want to make a fun way for them to do that. So this is our DJ mixer. There are 15 included songs. But what's great is that you can also listen to your own music via Bluetooth, or you can hook it up with your audio cable.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, really cool. And then you can add in all kinds of different sound effects and instruments. There are over 2,000 different sound combinations that you can create.
Can you turn it on so we could hear a sound effect or two? Okay. Oh, a little LCD screen.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you can see the little disco ball there. There's tons of lights.
Oh, yes. Is the disco ball adjustable? Like, can you turn it toward the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and then you can press sound effects down here. And then different instruments will drop below. Let's see here. There we go.
And Tiffany, is there sound effects, both sounds of like animals and things and musical instruments?
No animals. But it's like sounds you would find in we tried to age this product up a little. Some of our other ones are more young, include a ton of different animal sound effects. But this one, because it's 5+, we tried to make it as cool as possible.
I see.
And wanted to make sure it was it felt like a true DJ table. It even comes with a headphone jack, so kids can, have their headphones on.
Oh, that's great for parents. Will love that.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll record, which is cool. So you can listen to it again later, which is really, really fun. And there's also vocals, so you can add in vocals. It does have a speaker.
Is there a handheld mic with it, or is the mic built right into it? No,
it's right in there. You can kind of see right there. Just
I see the microphone. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
and what powers it?
So I did look that up, Barthic. It's four AA.
Oh, okay. 4 AA batteries.
Four AA batteries.
Did you know how much memory's in there? Like, can it hold a couple of songs? Or
I don't know for the recording feature, but I will look that up and I will make sure to get that to you so that you can tell everybody.
Okay, because if you create something that you want to keep,
totally, you want to see how much
you want to record it off in some way, and the price of that is going to be
$54.99 for the DJ mixer.
Very good. And is it out? It's coming in the fall. What is the release date?
August for this one.
Oh, August. Okay.
August will be set in stores. You can find it online in certain retailers now, but August it'll be available everywhere.
Yeah, it has a little turntable work.
Yeah, of course. Just like a regular, it's like a scratch. And then you can change the different sound effects that go with the scratch disc.
Oh, okay. I think that's really neat. I think kids are going to really love that.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I do too.
Kitty Star DJ Mixer. Okay.
Yeah, so fun.
VTech. Tiffany, thank you so much. And I'm going to look for your latest album on the Billboard charts.
Awesome. Thanks, Dick.
Okay.
That looks really cool. That looks like advanced almost. Like, I'm like, is a 5-year-old going to be able to do that? I'm sure they'll have fun hitting the button.
Probably only a 5-year-old can, because I'm lost. I'm just
if the 5-year-old can handle the iPad, they can handle the DJ Mixer sound recording.
Yeah. I'm looking at 2,000 sound combinations. Record your custom sound effects and tags. I'm lost. I would know how to turn on a little disco ball and face that toward the wall to make the lights look pretty, but it's really amazing. I mean, yeah, I put in Walmart. Amazon did the thing that just annoys me. You type in VTech Kitty Star DJ Mixer. You type in exactly what it says, and it goes directly to other things that have nothing to do with this.
Right.
Walmart has it marked as out of stock, mainly because they don't have them yet.
Yeah, it's not available.
Yeah. And Walmart is selling it for a little bit less. When they do get it in, it's going to be under $50, which seems like a very decent buy.
I agree.
Assuming the kids are going to wear their own headphones and not drive the parents absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm amazed. That's a good price. I feel like that's a really good price. I feel like it's very high in technology. And this really does seem like everything you need. I mean, it's everything you need to get into DJing. I mean, this is so realistic. It's scary. And I could see learning a lot of DJ type stuff on here at a young age. That's really cool.
Exactly. And, since it has audio out for the headphone, I assume that if the kid's really smart, he could hook it up to his phone or something and then record really long sessions.
Oh, yeah.
By using the audio out jack.
Yeah, you can really use any audio out device. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or audio in device. Yeah.
And I love that. Cool. It comes with demo batteries. I don't know quite. You know those? You know demo batteries? They're batteries that when you take them out, they're featherweight.
Yes.
They put them in with just enough whatever's in a battery.
Right. That
they can demo it and play with it for like 9 minutes.
Right. They have alkali. They have, a few this is hamster technology inside of there. You just got a little hamster running for just a small amount of time until he gets exhausted.
Exactly. Oh, and Mr. Dave said, no sound demo. That was actually a prototype because I believe the regular units are not available quite yet.
Let me see.
So, and also it's entirely possible that Tiffany was not up to how to do a whole song thing.
They needed to get a 5-year-old in there to figure it out.
Yes, exactly. They have to get a 5-year-old. Exactly.
Cool. So now I have...
Yes, now we come to ta-ta,
the long-awaited...
extra.
So
that created extra grief.
Yes. So this is the Wyze RC car.
Oh.
Here it is in all of its glory. And I recorded a video all about it. So let's watch the video and then I can answer some questions from the chat room or anything that you have. So.
That's great.
Here we go.
Hey Dickie D, I'm here just at a slightly different angle and earlier in the day, and we're going to take a look at the Wyze car. I bet that I've already explained this, but April Fools came around and Wyze released this product as sort of an April Fool's joke, but it is a real product. There was a very quick ordering window and I got in and I got one. So let's go ahead and take a look at what finally arrived a few months later. Should be noted that also with this shipment was an external battery pack, which I have somehow lost. So if we actually need a battery pack for this gadget, I'll go get another one. So here is what it looks like inside. Looks like we just have a platform for probably a battery pack. I may need to continue to go search for that. Oh yeah, I can kind of see on the instructions that I may have to strap down a battery pack to it. Here we go, let's get it outside of the packaging. Looks like there is a sticker. I backed the Wyze car is that sticker. Let's get rid of this box. And looks like we have the actual car itself. We have a few parts, a screwdriver, some elastic or silicone bands, and then the car itself. So here it is with its motors. I have a USB right here, another USB right here. Oh, and some silicone some desiccant packets. They just fell. And it looks like I also have something right here. Now, so it looks like I will need an external battery pack, which I'll go get one of my own. And then also just from the packaging itself, you can kind of tell that you need a Wyze cam. So they have the version 2 black right here on the front. So I'll go get a Wyze cam as well. And let's, then I'll follow the instructions and put it together and let's see what we got.
So this is a time lapse of me putting it together. I don't have any music.
Okay, the rover has been put together. It does have some really fun shocks.
Whoa!
I can really tell how fun this is going to be. The put together process didn't take that long. It took about maybe 5 minutes to put all the pieces together. You had to screw some down. You added this cage and this little clip on the front and these straps to hold down your battery. So I'm going to go get the other pieces. Well, we've run into one problem that I am not sure how we are going to fix. Here is the Wyze cam I was planning on using. It should go in here. The problem is that the car requires the Wyze cam version 2. This is the Wyze cam version 3. And I threw away all of my version 2s when I got the 3 because those were crummy and they lasted, you know, over 2 years. And this plug right here needs to plug into the back of a Wyze cam 2. So I may be out of luck. I thought that I had the right Wyze cam, but I don't. Looking at the website, it does mention that you need the 2. I don't know if I just didn't notice that or it wasn't there when I got this car. So not sure what the solution is. And we're back. It has been a week and in that time I got a version 2 Wyze cam and set it all up. Now, it was definitely an exercise in frustration getting this thing to work. I also found the original battery that they shipped with the car. There were some firmware upgrades that you have to do to the camera. But then after that, you download a separate app, the Wyze Car app, and then you can control the vehicle. So let's go take this thing someplace a little bit more fun. So here is the app in action, and then the car is just over there working its way around. So through the app, you have access to obviously move the vehicle around, but you also have a little horn, and you also have access to the front light. Not sure if you can tell
oh my God.
right now in this situation, but there is a light on the front of it that's turning on and off. You can also use your mic to speak, record, take a photo, that sort of stuff. It doesn't move uber fast, but it is pretty fun. It is pretty all-terrain-ish. And then this works just on your home's Wi-Fi. So if you're trying to move around, then you are gonna have to make sure that you have Wi-Fi signal in order to do that. So in conclusion, after only being able to play with this just a little bit, it definitely feels a little bit half-baked. It was definitely extremely frustrating that I had to go buy a different camera. I needed a version 2. It is a fun little toy that I, kind of want to show people. It doesn't seem super high powered. It was very slow, kind of, a little buggy, and it was definitely frustrating to get it all set up, but it is kind of fun and it is inexpensive. So anyway, that has been the Wyze car.
So some stuff that I guess I didn't quite do a great job of talking about was obviously the delay, the week-long delay between me actually, that first setup and then getting the camera. So that was one frustration. But also once I finally got the camera, there was probably about 30 to 40 minutes of me futzing with it to try to get it all working and set up. And part of that was the camera needing to do a new firmware, and it kind of crashed and didn't work and couldn't reset. And finally I had to get an SD card and do it manually. And so that was really where most of my frustrations came from with it. I kind of wish that you could take this to the park a little bit more easily and have you just drive it around like a normal RC car. But that's not really an option. You can't really take this anywhere other than your house.
Well, can you drive it from your phone, like from your office?
Yes. So like if I had it at home sitting here, and then I logged in from the office, and then drive it around.
You could drive it through your house.
I could do that. The issue is that it would have to have a battery that could keep it online all the time.
Oh.
There's no docking station for this to hook into to be available. So that it's like always up and ready to go. In fact, I couldn't even find a power switch on it. The way to turn it off is just to unplug it from the external battery. So it's almost like the flamethrower that Elon Musk had. Do you remember that flamethrower that you got from supporting the Boring Company? It's really cool to show your friends, but it's pretty impractical. Like, if you actually wanted this to be like some security RC car that you could have, at your whim and to drive around the house to check stuff out, it's not really going to do that. But it is fun, and I could see playing with it for, a few hours, but that's about it. Now, the good news is that it was inexpensive. On the day that I got it, it was only $50, which I feel like is a steal for all the technology and things that are built in here. But the bad news is that they've sold all their units, and I don't expect them to sell any more. I don't see this as a thing that they continue to support or do anything, with.
Not especially since they said as of the end of today, they're not even going to support V2 cameras, right?
Right. So that is pretty frustrating and upsetting that it's basically already, like, by the time I got this, you know, I only placed the order in April, and then I got it in July, and it already seems like
it's
obsolete. Yes, exactly.
Do the front wheels turn?
They do. The front wheels turn. Here, I can plug it in and kind of give you a...
Okay. Only because in the video, it looks like the front wheels are not turning, that the back wheels are pushing it.
So, yeah, no, the front wheel does turn.
Okay.
And also another little thing is that the app shows a little like silhouette of the wheels that are kind of imposed on it. Let me see if I can get this to work. Let's turn it on. And so you do need this connected to your home network. It's basically a Wyze cam that just happens to have wheels. So any place that a Wyze cam can work, this can work.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Well, I'm not going to buy one, so if it doesn't do it, that's fine. I couldn't buy one even if I wanted to, but I don't want to, so it works out well.
Exactly. I think that the battery pack may be more valuable than the whole setup. I guess also I should say that I did have to buy, you know, a $27 Wyze cam. So
camera, yeah.
So that was also included in the $50 price. And there we go. So here's it turning.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It looks like it turns right better than it turns left. A little bit.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
So, and I've lost connection to it. So there you go. Yeah, the app is kind of, like when I was saying half-baked, the app isn't super great. The whole process of getting it set up really feels hacked together. The best part is that this thing looks amazing. I mean, it looks...
It does. It
like
does look amazing.
Full product. But
and Ranger Rick answered the question. He said you cannot see the wheels from where the camera is, so they imposed them in the view. That's why the wheels are not turning in the pit.
Yes, I think it just gives you an idea that's like, okay, it's turning this way, turning that way.
Yeah, perfect.
Whenever you can't see it.
Perfect. Well, that was good.
Yeah, and it does have that light on the front, which is kind of cool. So I didn't get to try it.
Yeah, it's neat.
At night. So there you go. The Wyze car, the epic Wyze car has come to a conclusion. So there you go. That's the gadget. Now back to you.
Something I have from Five Below. Let's take a peek.
If you're a professional photographer, you probably own a Lightbox. Do you know what a Lightbox is? They weigh like 2 ounces. No, it had nothing to do with weight. A Lightbox. Well, this is one. Okay. This is the Photo Lightbox Studio Kit, and a Lightbox is a way to film usually small items so that there are actually no shadows anywhere. So professional photographers use them to produce pictures for catalogs. And at the professional photo show, they're like $300, $500. I have one, I think it was $55, but it's kind of clumsy. So when I saw Five Below had a Photo Lightbox Studio Kit, I bought one, okay? So it's not $5. You know, Five Below has other stuff too, pricey stuff. $7. Okay. So what can you get for $7? Well, we'll find out. Okay. I think it's made out of cardboard, but I guess that's okay. And it's USB powered. You know, does it have lights?
Yeah, does it have LEDs? I thought it was just plastic.
Does this have instructions? This is ridiculous.
For $7, you don't get instructions.
Yeah, you don't get instructions.
Backdrops. Take the perfect photo every time. All right, 0. I
I thought it was going to be like a pop-up thing, but I couldn't get it to pop up.
I'd be afraid of breaking it somehow.
Yes, exactly, because it does feel like cardboard, but I think it's like a really thin plastic.
This is... I get the picture now. Actually, it's not cardboard, it's cardboard-like. Oh, wow. I built my own Lightbox. You know, a lot of people just go out and buy something pre-built. No, not me. I made my own. And I think I made my own incorrectly. All right, so now I see what you're supposed to do is...
That other piece has a hole in it that should be between those.
I assume
those little clips on the side.
In between here. You know, it would be nice if they... I am finding more and more items have no instructions whatsoever. And I think the thing is that the instructions are so laughable because they're printed overseas that they figured, they only paid $7. Let them figure out how it works. Okay. And do you do this every time you set this up, or does it... No, it doesn't fold back up. You know, it's a little Mickey Mouse. Oh, wait a minute.
It has a little light strip.
I guess this goes... It looks like a micro SD at the very end of the slot here, okay? So there's obviously no way you can vary how this is going to have the brightness of this.
And contrary to popular belief, that light strip gets really
USB-C
hot
for $7.
Oh, interesting. Sometimes the LEDs can get really hot. I've heard that before.
Yeah, I accidentally picked the thing up, forgetting that there was a light strip under there.
Okay,
whoa!
That's good. Then it's got a good shot of that there. Comes with a kind of short, and you probably have a bunch of these in a drawer somewhere. Okay, AC to USB, and all right.
It does look like a Chinese takeout box, says Magoo.
Let's look in there. Let's put something in there, and then we'll just little device here. Or we're shooting this little device there. Are they shadow free?
Actually, the lighting is pretty uniform.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I'll see better when I view the video. But for $7, if you don't have one of these, this is probably not bad. The lighting looks pretty uniform to me. And it's not, I guess it's a very thin grade of plastic. And I was hoping that you just like snapped it closed, but you don't. But it's not that elaborate once you know how it pops open. That's it. It's cool.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I sent you a photo of, I put one thing in there, took a still of it, and then masked it. So, I mean, like, that's a pretty decent shot.
Yeah.
You know, you don't see any seams or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I think its biggest limitation is its size. You know, obviously.
It's 10 by 10.
Tiny.
You can only do tiny things.
Yeah, but if you had some a store selling pins or something, you know, I can really see that working.
Or rings or jewelry. This would be perfect for that.
Right. Scooter X found it on AliExpress.
Oh my gosh, that's it.
Here's the problem, though: $5 shipping, $5 cost. You can get some for $5 below.
Yes, the store.
Yes.
they have raised shipping again on a Five Below to $8.
Oh. Oh.
$7.90.
That's for your whole order, though.
Your
So
whole order, yes. It used to be $5 for anything you bought. And so I ended up spending a lot more money because I thought, if I'm paying $7.95 for shipping, I'm going to have them ship me a lot of stuff.
Right.
Send me that. Send me that. Send me that. And the funny thing is, just can you jump to eBay for a minute and just type in Tracks photo? Yeah. It seems as though people are buying them, maybe overseas, maybe at the link that from Alibaba, but a lot of these are on sale from Tracks for $15 on eBay. So one thing is they could just go to Five Below and buy them for $7. And none coming up.
How do you spell Tracks? Is it a weird
Traxx?
Raxx. There we go.
X.
I got it.
No,
maybe. I was like, that, and this might be
there
it.
There it is.
$15.
Yeah, and that's actually the box that mine came in. So, yeah. And they're charging another $5 to ship it. $5 to ship. Yeah, if you have an interest in this, and you have a store nearby.
Yeah,
there.
And make sure you buy from the Giz Wiz, the user. That'd be useful.
Yeah,
that's funny.
No, it's not a affiliate link. It just takes you to their website. Okay. So that was fun.
Yeah,
and be careful.
That's cool.
I was saying to Chad, the LED strip gets really hot, and so I was accidentally picking it up, forgetting the LED strip was under there. I put my fingers on it and had to run my fingers under cold water. So that's it. $7. The Tracks Photo Studio.
That's cool. Awesome. With that, let's move on.
To you.
Back to me. 4.
No, you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Okie dokie. Well, here's the gadget, but I recorded a video about it, so let's take a look. Hey DGDs, so we are back with another bicycle gadget, and this is the gadget today that we're going to be checking out. Last week I showed off blinkers, and I thought that it came with a horn, but it didn't. So I went ahead and got this, a specific horn for your bicycle. Now, as you can already tell, there's a whole bunch of Chinese characters and stuff like that. So let's get this out of the packaging and see what it is like. So here it is outside of the packaging. It's very simple. It is the actual horn portion connected with a wire to what you would attach to your handlebars. And then this is just some stretchy stuff that you can get to go around your handlebars. On the back, there is volume up and down, and then power in the middle. And then right here on the side, this is where you would charge this, and it charges with micro USB, which they also included in the packaging. So after turning it on, first off, I'm gonna turn it down because, okay, is that all? Is that it? Okay. There we go. And then we are going to look at the little controller. So up here, it's probably hard to tell on the video, but that is a little music note, and then some arrows, and then down here is a bell. So this is how you change the sound. There's 4 sounds in here. So we'll go through them now. So more like that's like a
that's
bike,
nice.
the traditional bike bell. So I guess like a synthetic siren bell, another bike bell, and then a honk, and then we'll be back to the first bell. Then the bottom button is how you actually ring it, you know, how you would press it if you were trying to get someone to move out of your way. Now, when I first turned it on, it was on its default loudness, and
I'm gonna kind of point it away from me and hit the button. Here, let's change. That is so loud. That is incredibly loud. Let's change. And my hand is over it, and we'll keep it on that honk. Yeah, that's definitely 100 decibels or whatever it claims. Incredibly, incredibly loud. It does come with this little strap right here to attach this, I guess, to your handlebars or really wherever you want it to. It could be on the handlebar post even if you wanted. But there you go. It's inexpensive. I bought it for $13 on Amazon. It's loud and it works.
And so that's basically it. And
yeah, no, I like it.
It really wasn't that expensive on Amazon. Here, let me go back and find it. And get away from the video. So if you need a horn, this is an option. Now, you may want a bell or something a little bit less obnoxious, but if you need something loud...
Did you say there is a volume control, right?
There is a volume control. There is a volume control. So yeah, that's nice. And I've been loving these gadgets that have a battery built in that you can just recharge.
Yeah, recharge. No,
cool.
That's nice.
It also mentions that it's waterproof, which I forgot to mention. But there it is, $13.88, and it comes in blue if you need it. But yeah, so if you're looking for a horn, has really good ratings, over 4,000 ratings.
Wow.
So yeah,
that's a good price too.
Yeah. So there you go. There's another bike gadget. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn.
Our email is from Linda Moringello, Moringello. Hi, Dick and Chad. A video for a wireless charger I purchased on Amazon. I like it so much. I have purchased a few for gifts, and here it is.
Hi, Dick and Chad. This is Linda. I'm here with a really cool gadget called a 3-in-1 charger by QT Lear. It is Amazon Prime, $36. When you get the 3-in-1 charger, you get the plug, you get the cord, and you get the actual charger here. And here's how it works. It's super simple. It comes and it's flat, and you fold it up. In the back, you can charge your Apple Watch. You can charge your earbuds case right in the back here. And I've used it for my phone. It's green right here. When you put your phone on it, it changes to blue. And it's really convenient to use because if you're traveling, it folds up nice and small, so you don't have to worry about it. Also, you can see what's happening on your phone while it's charging. If you happen to have a case on your phone like I do, you don't have to open up the bottom of the case and plug it in. So it's really convenient just to toss it on the charger and have it charging right next to you, and you can see what's going on. So it QT Lear 3-in-1 charger, does all three of them. You can charge them all at once. It's 15 watts, and it is Amazon Prime. Thanks.
That is awesome. Great video.
It is nice. Well, yes, we've had a bunch of 3-in-1 chargers, but I've not seen one that folds flat.
No. Yeah.
So it's real easy to take with you. And you could even use that on the airplane to stand your phone up just to watch a movie or something.
Totally.
So I forgot what she said. It was $35. I think I sent you the link that she sent. There,
35.
Yeah, 35. Oh, it got good ratings too.
Yeah.
1,100 ratings.
Ratings.
Yeah, 1,164.
She said 15 watts, which it seems 15 watts. I guess I normally think of my stuff in amps and volts when it comes to charging stuff. 15 watts seems like a good amount. I have no idea if that's a good amount. But that sounds powerful. That sounds really good.
I only know that when we did those little cubes from Anchor, that you need to go to like 45 watts to run a laptop.
Oh, yeah.
So 15 should be plenty for to watch the earbuds and your phone.
Yeah, absolutely. Great video, too. This is very
that was great. Linda, thank you so much. You'll get a Mad magazine. And, I think that was like the last video I have. I don't even think Mo sent in a video in the past couple of weeks. So we need another video for next week's show. I mean, I can always run to the warehouse and find something, but it's great for people to share their love of gadgets. Okay. A video, anything to do with a gadget. Linda had a brand new gadget. Last week we had the guy who had a Palm Pilot from, 2005 or something that still lit up and worked. So any kind of a gadget, make a little video, 1.5 to 3 minutes. Just make sure we can hear you and see the gadget. And put it up on YouTube. You can use the drop-down menu to click on listed. And that way only people with the URL will be able to watch it and send us that URL, mail@gizwiz.tv. And if we show it, and like I say, we show 99% of all the videos we get, you'll get the current issue of Mad Magazine autographed to you. Or you can choose one of those 40-year-old Alfred E. Newman pictures instead. If you live outside of the U.S., I will autograph one of those 40-year-old pictures, take a high-res image of my signature with your name on it, and email that to you, and you can print it out wherever you are in the world, okay? Mail@gizwiz.tv, and we need something this coming week.
Do it!
Do it. Horizontal.
Horizontal
camera, with your phone. Okay.
Let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters
now. The subject is Chad's bike. Eugene Street writes, Stick and Chad, this might work better than the mirror Chad showed a couple of weeks ago, and he sent a link, and
wow, what is this? Okay, well,
To ride our
I'm
bikes,
intrigued.
but in today's urban jungle, it's not always safe. That is why Smart Bike created an innovative solution. We present you our revolutionary Hexagon. A device that makes cycling safer, your bike smarter, and more fun. All through easy control via your smartphone. Hexagon is equipped with a rear view camera, so you can see the traffic behind you simply on the screen of your smartphone. It also has side blinkers and a flashing light to ensure you're clearly seen on the road. Hexagon allows you to stream your rides live to other smartphones, making it great for extreme sports enthusiasts and avid bikers to share their rides and tricks with friends. It's also equipped with an automatic stop signal, so during your city rides, everyone on the road will know exactly when you turn left or right. For parents, our new generation parental control system allows you to monitor your child's trip, speed, and location, all live.
you know what, Chad?
Wow.
I'm just looking.
Hexagon is
This is from 2017.
Oh, you're right.
Look.
Was it funded? Did it?
I just wonder. I never heard of this.
Videos through a live stream function. With a revolutionary features,
here, let's
Hexagon makes
Google this.
connected.
Yeah.
Now your friends
And
from
how
all
much did
parts
they
of the
want for
world
this?
can view your
100.
Oh, it looks
Is that
like
right? No, wait. That's not it. But it looks like it.
It looks like it. It is Hexagon, right?
Device? Yeah. This looks so similar.
It does.
Let's see. What happened? Let's go back. Updates. Good day for the Hexagon. This is 3 years ago. Did they just go dark? After 3 years?
My God. Oh, you know what? There's something strange about this. It says one. Yeah. How come there's no? The last update looked like it was 2018.
Oh,
looks like they might have made them, or at least they made the boxes.
Yeah. I guess they sent them out.
I wonder if they just made the boxes.
I wonder if they were just like, listen, we're tired of doing this. This is enough. We got it shipped.
What were we thinking? How are we going to get a camera in there?
This looks exactly, though, like it,
does.
Right? I mean, that looks exactly the same.
You know what?
Turn signal.
Oh, but look at the reviews.
Ooh,
only
bad
13.
Reviews. Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh.
Uh-oh. Okay. Does not matter.
Don't buy.
It's expensive. Yeah. Huh.
Must have.
It does look like it looks like it could have been the perfect solution of turn signal, brake light, streaming thing, maybe directions.
You a mirror because you have a camera out the back.
Right. Right. Interesting. Huh.
Thank you. Well, that was good.
Yeah,
I don't know, Gene. Maybe you didn't realize it either. That.
Yeah.
It looks like it came and maybe failed, but someone is producing something like it.
Something very similar. Very, very similar.
For $160.
Yeah.
Let's hope you can remove it real easily when you leave your bike.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Eugene, for the letter. I want to say another thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. Thank you so much for your support. If you like the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. And you guys support every episode, so thank you so much. You can also head over to our website, click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website. You can either hit that big banner to go to our Patreon page, or you can hit this little button right there that'll take you to our PayPal page if you want to give a one-time donation. You can also do recurring there as well if you want to skip Patreon altogether. However you support, thank you so much. Speaking of GizWiz.tv, that's where you can watch us live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. If we have a schedule change, it'll be posted at the top of the website, so you'll know when we will be live next. If you don't catch it live, that'll be the most recent episode. You can also subscribe to a whole bunch of formats over there, or check all of our previous episodes out on the bottom of the main page, or click that episodes tab, go back 67 pages of episodes, whatever your heart desires, all there at GizWiz.tv. Head on over to GizWiz.biz, that's Dickie D's website, where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we talk about on this show. So if you're ever wondering what we talked about, you need a link to it, you want what we reviewed, head to GizWiz.biz. I love the search feature right here. Also, play What the Heck Is It? You gotta figure out what the heck this gadget is. And this is obvious to me. This actually I actually don't know what this gadget is, but I'm gonna make a guess, and there's a chance this is real. You take this and you screw it onto a mason jar, and it's a quick release lid for a mason jar. Maybe I got it right, maybe not. If you think you know what this is, oh, say it again.
I said I can't give any hints.
Nope, his lips are sealed. His mustache is sealed. If you think you know what it is, get a guess in over at GizWiz.biz. 6 Mad Magazines for correct answers. 12 Mad Magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guess in over at GizWiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We will see you next week.
Back to Thursdays.
Back to Thursday.
I'll be here.